into something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Jackets will kick this deep to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun handoff here. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. The Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Now Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They'll hand it off. Fights off the defender.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And picks the catch downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled with the tackle.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. Or in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Let's it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a big hit at the end, but they can refresh set of downs.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but then pass creates a solid gain. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? Oh, he's lost the ball. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Georgia Tech, 14, Georgia, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On the ground, it's Graves. Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. QB keeps it himself. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push. But he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
But that ball got out in a hurry on that quick slant, but sitting back in zone defense, good job of recognizing the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand and knocking it away.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's a draw to the back. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
They'll run it with the draw play. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. The pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The call is quarterback sneak. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The shotgun running play call. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a shotgun run call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete, was losing through the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side, that's a big gain. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Georgia 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Snags a quick throw.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Uses the spin move. He's loose. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive and choose some fun. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Dogs. They connect for 6.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Here's the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. So a tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Loose ball, a scramble for it. The defense has got it. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Off an arc to yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. The ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass Hunt, can he get in? Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.